Hello and welcome back to Music Wars. I'm your host, Steve. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, we have a huge amount of viewers who are not subscribers. We're working our way towards 1,000 subscribers. We're doing pretty good. I think we're at around 680 right now, which leaves us 320 more to go. So please share with your family and friends and anyone who you think might be interested in knowing about the great music that Elvis done. We have a really, really good one today. I've had this song on before. This is a live version. I've also done a live version of this song. This one is from January 26, 1970. It's the opening show at the International Hotel. And this will be my first time hearing this particular rendition. So I'll give a reaction on it at the end. We're going to jump right in. Thank you to everyone for watching. I appreciate your support. And here we go with Elvis Presley, Kentucky Rain, live.
I got a new record that just came out, and I hope you like it. It's called, what's it called? Oh, it's called Kentucky Rain. 7 lonely days and a dozen towns ago, I reached out one night and you were gone. I don't know why you'd run, what you're running to or from. All I know is I want to bring you home. So I'm walking in the rain, thumbing for a ride on this lonely Kentucky back road. I've loved you much too long, my love's too strong to let you go, never knowing what went wrong. Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through with the rain in my shoes. Searching for you in the cold Kentucky rain, cold Kentucky rain. Saw your photograph with some old gray-bearded men sitting on a bench outside a jewelry store. They said, yes, she's been here, but their memory wasn't clear. Was it yesterday? No, wait, the day before. Finally got a ride with a preacher man who asked, where you bound on such a cold, dark afternoon? As we drove on through the rain, as he listened, I explained, and he left me with a prayer that I'd find you. Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through with the rain in my shoes, searching for you in the cold Kentucky rain. Yeah.
Great rendition of that live by Elvis. The video or the song that I did before that was live, uh, it was sped up even more than this one. Now this was a little faster. It seemed that it got a little faster as it went. It started out. It seemed to be paced about the same as the original studio cut. Uh, but this is by far the best that I've heard other than the studio cut. This is one of those few that I like the studio cut better than the live version. But this is definitely a close second. One thing about the studio cut, too, and I don't know how many of you know this, but Ronnie Millsap was the piano player. And on that cut, and just as they go into Kentucky Rain Keeps Pouring Down, just prior to that, Elvis didn't like what he was hearing. He wanted something that was jarring. And he looks over at Ronnie Millsap and he says, "Millsap, I need some thunder there." And if you listen to that original cut, you will hear that deep bass on the piano when he hits it. And is another example of one of the great things that Elvis did with the production of his music. He was Charles in charge, and he knew what he was doing even more so than the producers did. He was in charge of his musicians, he was in charge of his singers, he was in charge of his orchestra, and there has never been anybody that does it all as good as Elvis did. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you'll know when the next video's out. I try to have a video out every morning for you guys. Um, thank you all for your support. And until tomorrow, so long for Music Wars.